everybody. Welcome back. We're still at the beginning of the level. We watched Ben go through an entire group of lives and get a game over. And so Jackson is playing now. Ben is now on his phone.
I thought I got a text and I did not. And I was canceling all my notes.
You got a text because that's like an actually important thing because like nobody uses text unless it's like
trying to
the people I text, my mom, my dad, my sister, everybody else I communicate Snapchat or Discord pretty much.
I'm instantly suspicious of anyone who calls me.
Well, yeah, because nobody wants to hear someone else on the phone.
Yeah,
right.
It's gross.
People at my work, when they want me to come in, they just call me. They just text me now because they know I don't respond to phone calls.
I should have told the people at McDonald's that because they always called me.
Yeah, and you just didn't answer.
Yeah. Well, because first of all, I was asleep.
Yeah, Ben tells the story of him when he worked at McDonald's. He just they would just call him and ask him to come into work at like 10 and he just wouldn't be awake.
Yeah.
And then he would miss it because he just wouldn't be awake yet.
Yeah, and they'd be like, "Can you be here by like 11?" And it'd be 11:30 when
feels like they didn't have extra staff to call that weren't you.
Yeah, well, I only worked like 8 hours to 10 hours a week. So.
Yeah, whatever. That job probably sucked.
Oh, it was terrible.
Yeah, you know. Anyway, I remembered this. I was trying to remember a funny baseball story, and I remembered it. Ben knows it for sure. So, Jackson, there was the greatest base stealer in all time is named Ricky Henderson. And he was so good. He would just get on base, and they would know he was going to steal second. He would just steal it. He was just that good, right? And so...
Oh, yeah. That'll be slick with it.
And so the story about Ricky Henderson that I like the most is he's like the all-time base stealer. He has the most out of anyone, right? So in the late 90s, he's playing with the Mets, okay? In 2000, he played for the Mariners for one season, and the first baseman for the Mariners was named John Olerud, and in training camp they were talking. Olerud and Henderson were talking, and Olerud had this he had a brain thing, so he wore like a plastic helmet in the field instead of a regular cap because he had a weird brain thing, and he played first base, so he wore that to protect his head better, right?
Yeah.
So Ricky was like, "Hey, I played with somebody on the Mets that did that too," and he was like, John was like, "Ricky, that was me. We played together on the Mets 2 years ago, Ricky," and he just forgot. Oh, that's neat. You can get up there and hit it from there. So Ricky just forgot that they were teammates. Also, after he finishes the supplement, you're going to play again.
Yes, I know. Unless
you really don't want to.
That's not what I feel.
You're feeling you should keep going.
Yeah.
You should try again. In our second Sonic session, did we talk about what happened to your computer, Ben?
No.
Because that was 3 weeks ago now, 3.5 weeks ago. Yeah, so like a month ago, Ben B's computer the OS was just like, no, this is fake.
Yeah.
And just stopped working. So his computer just doesn't function at the moment.
Yeah.
We're gonna figure it. I think we're gonna figure it out though. You don't seem optimistic, but I think we're gonna figure it out.
I don't think if I can't get into BIOS, I don't know how much I can do.
We'll figure it out. Anyway,
right here, this is the end of the level. I thought at least.
I immediately know where this conversation goes when I ask the question, but hey Ben, you listen to any good podcasts lately?
Yeah, actually. Well, no, there's one that isn't the one I said last time.
Oh, I was like,
yeah.
Well, have you ever heard of Chapo Trap?
That's a pretty good one. Oh my God. I hate to see it. I've been listening to this history podcast about, it's called The Age of Napoleon. It's very good.
And they just talk about the age of Napoleon?
Well, yeah, they're basically just talking about Napoleon right now, but they did a few episodes on
Napoleon. He's a funny fake character.
Shut up. Is he?
Yes. Yeah, he is actually.
Big burly man.
Okay.
Yeah, he's scary. He's like a big Chad man.
Okay.
Bendy in his head is like, to face history some more, why don't you?
Yeah, I'm not a fan of fate.
Yeah, well, yeah, me and
I-
Jackson, Kyle and I talked about Fate quite a bit. One of the episodes, Kyle goes, "Yeah, Jackson rolled Summer BB like immediately. That's such and I'm like, Kyle, he had the resources prepared to do that, so it doesn't matter that he did it, right?"
Yeah.
Kyle just brought it up really specifically, and I was like, Kyle, what a terrible talking point on a fucking Let's Play. And like, it worked because it was funny that he said that, and now I'm bringing it up, and now I'm using it again.
Yeah.
For more comedic purposes.
But it was just funny because he was like,
Aw.
and then of course Kyle just rolls that character like the next
Alright.
day, and he's
Thank
like,
you, Jackson.
"Yeah, good job, Jackson." Uh-oh. Double digits, dude. Anyway, I just thought it was funny because Kyle was like, "Yeah, the Jackson got the character." And it's like,
Herder.
Kyle was growing. So you're on a different island from the first
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, we're gonna play as Coco now.
Okay.
Alright.
Kyle,
Kinda quirky.
what if Jackson's goofing with you and Coco's like slippery? She has like ice. She has like
It's like
ice
Luigi.
shoes. Okay.
Well, you can just swap.
Yeah, fucking ice Crash Bandicoot, but slippery. How to make every video game awful. Just Mario, but you're just on ice the whole time. I don't know. I feel like I don't feel hopeless on Mario Ice. There's a platformer I'm trying to think of where when you're on ice, the game is actually unplayable. Maybe it's Celeste. I don't know. I only know 2 platformers. Mario and Celeste.
NHL.
What?
NHL.
And NHL. When I was a kid, so I went through a lot of sports games as a kid. I'm sure Ben knows that.
Yeah.
I played back in the day, but when it still existed, I played MLB 2K,
Oh, yeah.
which does not exist anymore.
I think I had that for the original Xbox. It was like 2K
I had it on the
4.
Wii. I had like 2K9. So we tried to make that shit work. Those games were just like not fair. It was like impossible to hit in those as a kid. I don't know if it'd be fine now, but I was just a kid and it was just bad. I played Mario Super Sluggers like crazy because like that was like the baseball game. So Jackson, you bring up NHL 2K. I had an NHL 2K. That is right. I learned of the song 1901 by Phoenix because that was like
It was the main menu.
it played in the menu, yeah, like every time you started the game. That was another game where it was like weirdly hard to do anything, which doesn't really make sense. This is a hockey game. Do they still make NHL 2K?
I do not believe
Couldn't tell
so.
Sports games are weird. You know, they're making an NFL 2K starting this year.
Yo.
They're finally giving Madden some competition. Or maybe it's not this year, maybe it's next year. I'm gonna look that up.
Oh.
Wow, right into the mouth.
Right into the closed
Gobble.
mouth.
Because you can't... It was like...
She's still moving.
Look at all those lives he got for you in the last level.
Yeah. Thanks.
Time to throw them
I
away.
think the level knew that it was stupid hard, so it just gave you like 6 lives at the very end.
That's pretty nice. Quick Ben. Oh, you know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of the Mario Super Sluggers Donkey Kong Stadium.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
DK Jungle. The gimmick had that one. It had the barrels.
That's right.
So was that one back there that he just went over timing based or based
No,
on
it was-
Coco?
Yeah.
Because it like waited. What's Coco's going on with Coco's book?
That's I thought it was a laptop. I could be wrong.
Oh well, rip laptop. Rip Slurpee.
It does look like a laptop.
Okay, so just to be clear, you can if you want to be horny for the Bandicoot girlfriend, that's fine. But this is clearly a little girl,
Yeah,
so that's not
not
okay.
okay.
That's not very
Not
cool.
okay.
Sorry.
Just want to establish that right now. So, NFL 2K.
I remember they brought back NBA Live.
Yeah, and that was just failure. It's just a worse game. Like that was just EA being like, "Oh, there's a market here," and then everybody kept buying NBA 2K. NBA 2K like also sucks, but like I don't know, man.
It's got branding.
I was reminded of a funny kind of sports story. I saw you had Felix Hernandez on your wall.
Yeah, over there, the King of Perfection poster. Yeah.
So I was on a trip up to Birch Bay with another Ben, Ben F.
It was F Ben.
Yeah, we were up at Birch Bay
F
for
Ben.
a sandcastle competition.
Oh yeah, I remember you got a poster for that on the
Yeah.
wall. Yeah.
Me, him, and 2 others got first place that year. Well, actually, never mind. We lost that year, 4th place. Never mind. Anywho, at the same time, there was a raspberry festival up in London.
Uh-huh.
It's just, I don't know, it's weird.
That just reminds me of a raspberry festival. That reminds me of the iCarly or the whatever uncle comes in and he's like, we're here for the Fresno Raisin Parade. And it's like, that doesn't even make sense because Fresno's in Northern California.
Yeah.
And they were in Seattle. I don't even...
All right, I'm just not.
Yeah, you gotta stop trying to collect stuff, Ben.
But I'm good.
But
anyway.
You're not good. You're bad. You're very, very bad.
Come on, man.
This
You didn't have to
raspberry,
say that.
in this raspberry festival, they got this weird kind of scavenger hunt thing where you go around to like businesses. And they stamp a thing for you.
Okay.
And you go to all these businesses, whatever. You can turn it in and have a chance to win something.
Good patience.
So, anyways, Ben F there, he was wearing a Felix Hernandez jersey, and this British guy comes up behind him, and he says, "What's a Felix?" We both look at him like, "What?" Apparently, the guy's name was King, and he had no idea who Felix Hernandez was.
Wait. So his
Sorry, it was a King Felix.
Oh, it was like a shirt.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah.
He said.
Anyways, he said, "What's a Felix?"
I just thought it was a Hernandez jersey, and he just said, "What's a Felix?" in like a thick British accent. No, Ben.
What?
You got baited. If you stayed up top there, you'd have been fine.
But I'm
Back in.
Alright, I can do this.
OMG, Coco Rescue Crash Girlfriend. That's like 2 anime girls and they kiss.
Can you not talk?
What do you mean, can I not talk? I'm 90% of the talk.
Yeah, that's right.
You want to just play the game in silence on the recording?
No.
Okay, then talk. Say some words.
Well, last night
Uh-huh.
I was
What'd you do with the cream cheese this time?
I had no cream cheese, I had no bagels, I had no hot dogs. So I just made real food.
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah.
No
Did
way.
you take a tortilla and spread Nutella over it and roll it up?
I made a turkey and Swiss sandwich.
You could have just said cheese, but you wanted to be fancy.
Okay, I'm not trying this anymore.
It's funny because you're at the very end every time.
Yeah.
And you just got baited by the tower. If you just went over the tower like normally. Whatever. How many lives do you have?
Like 6.
I honestly thought it was a 0. I couldn't tell though.
We hit the like 30 boxes here.
Yeah, I know. Can I skip this?
No.
Oh, it is a laptop. So
Dead.
The box that broke the Bandicoot's back. My face went.
Oh, another boss. You can't use Coco here.
You gotta use Crash. You
They
gotta use
mess
the
with
OG.
the canon. The lore.
Men only. Can't
No
mess
girls
with the,
allowed.
Can't mess with the lore of Crash Bandicoot versus Ripperoo, who appears to be in a
Look, it's
straitjacket.
Ben V.
What?
Which Crash Bandicoot character are you? So, which Crash Bandicoot character are you?
Oh,
I think I'm his little tiki friend. This looks like a fun gimmick fight.
Oh, he only has 3 hits.
You can't jump on him, right? At all?
No, he has to be blown up by TNT. So you can see he has a pattern.
Well,
He moves.
I'm a child.
Well, his brain is not looping at the moment. He's just...
Well,
If I just stay there...
If I just game over, it's fine.
you actually don't move.
You have 6 lives, not 0. I keep thinking that's a 0. I'm not, looking at it very much. Luigi wins by doing absolutely nothing. Dude, what if you won by doing absolutely nothing? Wouldn't that be funny? Where did that come from? That's like a thing on Nintendo YouTube channels. They'll just make videos of everything. Where did that originate?
I thought it was just some guy, but maybe it was.
But was it in Mario Party? Where did this come from?
That's where I first saw it.
Funny sound. Luigi wins
Rapture.
by doing absolutely nothing. Do I have a Know Your Meme page? I do. Mario Party 2. It's giving me the origin of Mario Party 2. October 11th, 2009. A video of Luigi facing 3 CPUs while Luigi just stands there and the CPUs defeat themselves. I like the Know Your Meme writes like the video received generally positive feedback and soon appeared on sites like Memebase, Kotaku, and Funny Junk. Oh my god, Funny Junk. That's a fake website.
Yep. Doesn't sound real.
Did I tell you when it's like Giant Bomb? Did I tell you when I was at So Jackson, can you tell us I'll tell mine first. I will not pressure you to try to remember yours on the spot. Can you tell us where you first looked at memes on the internet? Do you know? Because I'll tell mine. I wanted Ben to finish his boss fight before this episode's over because we're at 15. It's fine. So yeah. So anyway, mine was I don't know how, but around the age of maybe 8 or 9, maybe 9 or 10, I'd go on my mom's laptop and I'd look at failblog.org.
Oh.
Funny fails. Do you know I have a failblog book in my parents' house? Ben remembers. I didn't even buy that when I was a kid. I bought that when I was 14. I spent money on a failblog book. So I make fun of like Kyle for buying an anime figurine. I own a failblog book.
Yeah. Honestly,
Do you have to jump on them to trigger it?
Yeah.
That was from the website cheeseburger.com, which had Can I Has Cheeseburger, Failblog, and Memebase were their big 3. But they had 20 websites. I remember there was funny sports memes one called Up Next in Sports that I looked at. But yeah. Do you have an answer for this one?
You reminded me. I think it was honestly the first one I looked at was Can I Has Cheeseburger.
Yeah, that one did not appeal to me. I just did not. This is pain.
Yeah.
At least you're not dead.
I'll give you a pro gamer tip. So you see those little gaps on the side, you can actually chill there, and don't worry about them stepping on you.
Okay, next time on Ben's play, Ben's gonna get this bread. Goodbye. That'll tell us about the origin of the epic memer.
Nope. Not gonna happen.